So it's my birthday weekend. We're going out to dinner tonight at Mastro's, which is my favorite. So I'm going to do a little birthday evening dinner look. My hair is also like this because I'm getting volume. I just blew it dry. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eye area with the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I've used it and I don't really know, so I'm going to do it again. And I'm just going to put it on just as if I was putting on concealer under my eyes. And I do just put a little on the eyelid because why not? Okay, I'm going to prime my face using my Hourglass Veil. And I swear this little guy's lasted forever. I used to wear this every day. I love it. Just do 2 pumps and I'm just going to dab it on and then just rub that bad boy in. I'm going to start the under eye process of covering those. And I'm going to use my Becca Under Eye Brightening and it's kind of this like bright pink looking. It does look really good. I'm still not loving it, but I'm liking it more and more. And I just like to work that in with my little baby beauty blender. And sometimes when I'm going to do the makeup, no makeup look, I do put this under my eyes with no concealer just to kind of brighten. Alright, I'm going to start on my face, and I'm going to use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. And I like to just put this all over. Love it. And I'm not even going to use a brush or anything. I'm just going to use my best tool, my hands. Oop. Okay, so while I let that just kind of soak a little bit, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Berry Fair. I love this. And I'm a little bit of a concealer abuser, but it just really makes everything better. So while I let that set, I'm going to use my new Hourglass. The color I have is Sand, and it's a little tan for me, but it's okay because it's like more of a nighttime look. But people may feel strongly that it's not the right color, but it's gonna look good. So I just like to swipe it on. Woo! And I'm going to blend it with this brush without touching the under eye concealer. But I am gonna blend the other places I have used light concealer. And I am just crazy about the finish that gives. It's like such great coverage, gives you that airbrush look. I really like it. And I'm going to blend in my under eye. Alright, now I'm going to start concealing some of the acne I have going on. I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It says it's for under eye circles, but I used it earlier to cover my blemishes and it's really amazing. A lot going on. And I like to let that kind of set for a minute or so. And then I'm going to blend it using my big beauty blender. So then I'm going to set all the areas that I just covered with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light. And always getting that mustache. I always like to do just like a dusting kind of in like the T-zone and the sides of my nose. Okay, so I'm going to do my blush. I'm using Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush in Score, and it's kind of a corally color. And that mixes it up for me because I normally am like a real pinky blush girl. So it looks a little heavy right now, but I'm going to do like contour and all that stuff, and you'll see it'll just kind of blend in. So now with my light to medium Anastasia contour kit, I'm going to use some of those bottom 3 colors for some of the contouring. And I'm going to be using this great little contour brush I got at Sephora. I just love it how it fits right there. So I'm going to use the middle color first and just start working it in. And then I'm going to take the color under the shimmery pink and work it around. And it's giving me that nice subtle contour. Nothing crazy. I'm not going to Vegas. Okay, and of course I'm going to get started on the eyes. I'm going to use my favorite new palette, Tartelette. It's the most amazing colors, and it smells like vanilla. It's so cool. I like to do the whole lid first with the lightest color, which is Charmer. And I like to just kind of create that base. Alright, and I want to do kind of like, I don't know, like a warm, smoky, bronzy look. So I'm going to take Jet Setter, and I'm just going to work it into the crease right. and just kind of keep it on the corners. All right, love it. Then I'm going to take this angled brush and I'm going to blend it in and blend it up towards my... All right, I'm going to take this skinnier angled blush and I am going to use Rebel, just kind of like a purplish pinkish color, but it will create... You can see it just like really... It takes it there. And this brush is... I like honestly think I've had this brush for like, I don't know, maybe 7 years. I'm surprised it still has brush hairs and is in such great condition. But really a great must-have brush. Okay, and with this sort of flat brush, I'm going to use Flower Child, which is like a matte, really nude light. And I love sparkly things, so I'm going to put Funny Girl over it, which is a sparkly champagne type color. I'm really focusing all of it. Just right here, and then right here a little bit. And then, of course, right there. And just for fun, I'm taking a little Funny Girl eyeshadow, and I'm going to do a little right here. Yeah. And I'm also putting a little right here on my lips. Because it just looks good, right? Okay. So I'm taking a brush with really nothing on it, and I'm just going to go over it a little bit. Just make sure everything is blended. I'm going to go in the waterline of my eye with Honest Beauty Eye Opener, which I never really skip. I love it. And I know a lot of people do black eyeliner in their waterline, but since I have green eyes, I don't know, I feel like it makes my eyes look really small and closed. But one day I'll do it. I did a little more under eye because you know I like it extra bright. And I feel like sometimes I just need to come back around at the end and just get it going. And I'm not going to set it tonight. Just I like sometimes when it looks a little more glowy. And this doesn't really crease, which is kind of amazing. So I love that. Okay, I'm going to use this MAC Technical eyeliner in Plank, but I don't know how to do eyeliner and hold the phone, so I'm going to go do it. Okay, so I did the under eye, and then I smudged it, but it's really pretty. It's subtle, but still there. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyelashes, and I'm using my new favorite, the Honest Beauty Mascara. It is so good. I think the lash primer is what makes a difference, and it comes with it. I like to let the primer sit for a few minutes, and I just have that on right now, and you can see my eyelashes are already so long with it. I love it. And then I'm going to do the black. And I also think what really makes a difference is the wand. It has those really like little bristles, and it just goes on like a dream, honestly. So this is after one coat. You can see it's kind of amazing, but of course I'm going to do more. Taking this big brush, it has the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer on it in light, and I'm just going to kind of dust. I'm waving to my... It's so funny. My neighbor's kitchen window faces my office window, so she just watches me do my makeup tutorials, which is best. Okay, and I have like really low blood sugar because I haven't eaten all day because I'm waiting for dinner, so I'm eating some candy. Alright, so now I'm going to finish my look with a little of my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Powder in Moonstone. I just put a little on this little fan and just right here. Ooh. Then I do a little on my nose. Just for fun, a little down there. Oh yeah. So I just cleaned off my brows and brushed them, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay Basics Naked, and I'm going to use the Naked 2, and I'm just going to fill in a little bit, even though they're already pretty dark and thick. They're a little uneven, so I have to fill them in. And I have to use a little bit of a darker color over here on this one because the lady just really did a number. I'm gonna take this flat brush and I'm just gonna kind of wipe along the top just to make sure nothing is out of place. And I'm gonna use my little brush and brush them. For my lips, I'm gonna use Bobbi Brown Blondie Pink lip liner. And next, I'm gonna use one of my favorite go-to lipsticks, Hourglass Fable. It's a great nude. And I just love a nude. And that should do it. I think I am ready for my birthday dinner. I'm ready for that big ol' steak. I'm hungry.